going on, YouTube world and Pamper Gang members? This is the boy with the Pampers and the Toys, Al, recording from paradise. Please all make sure you like, share, subscribe to my YouTube channel, the boy with the Pampers and the Toys. Please all make sure you like, share, subscribe to your family, your friends, and all of your enemies. Also, check out and take a look. Take a look at my Instagram and my Twitter accounts for both the Pampers and the Toys. Uploads frequently. And today we're going to get definitely down to a Marvel Legends Day. Some figures I'm supposed to be talking about. But first of all, we're going to be talking about Marvel's Kid Omega. And this is the first time I had this figure in my collection. And I'm kind of excited to have him. And I think I got all the builder part figures for this actual figure. What is his name? Chad, C-H-I-D. I call him Chad, C-H-I-D. I don't know. So, then next we're going to be talking about Marvel's Fang, who is quite the underrated character, and there's a little history involving him and Wolverine. But real quick, let's talk about Marvel's Kid Omega. So, Kid Omega is an Omega level mutant. The Phoenix was passed from Jean Grey on down to him. And he definitely is like one of the top. Him and Franklin Richards and Hope Summers are like the top 3 strongest mutants in the Marvel Universe. So as I present him, I'll talk more about him and everything. So and then next, Marvel's Fang. I didn't really know too much about him, honestly. I never read about him in the comic books, but I did a little research. I know that Wolverine got his first outfit from him. He stole this outfit from Fang, and Fang, the only thing I would think, the only type of powers he had, he could fly, and I think he has superhuman strength. And that's about all I know. He fought against the Star Jammers, and that's about it, all I know about this guy. So let's get down to the nitty gritty. Okay, as everyone can see, Kid Omega, he definitely looks good. I think his body type, he gives me average Marvel Legends male body type, but I wish they could have maybe made him look like he does in the comic book with regular clothes on instead of this suit. But that's okay. We can look past it. And I just wish he could have had regular glasses on besides these glasses right here. But I get it totally. I get it totally. So, face-wise, scope, he looks really good. Looks very good. And the hair, I know the backstory with him is that he was adopted, and he started finding out more about his powers and everything. As he got older, when he ran away, he did shave his hair a little bit, and Charles Xavier got a hold of him, and so basically he ended up joining that's what I remember, him joining the school of X-Men. So let's see, head-wise, yep, the head doesn't go all the way, it doesn't look all the way up, which is okay, but the articulation is pretty great. The glasses are they're glued on, but they're kind of delicate, so it's easy to break them off. I think I may custom make him one day. I'm gonna have to do custom figures. So basically, he got this little bean mug on his face, I'm better than you. I'm better than you, all of you. So I would have loved for them to have a second head sculpt for this action figure. I mean, why not? You're paying like $27 overall for this figure. And so he was the Phoenix, like I said, the Phoenix, that Phoenix power was passed down to him from Jane Grey. I can't really remember how, because I read so many comic books with Kid Omega. He did come out in the 2000s, the early millennium. So with that being said, the upper body, he got that ab crunch right here, which I love it on my action figures when the torso moves up and down. The torso doesn't twist like normal some Marvel Legends figures, but that's okay. That's a plus for me. So the arms, as you can see, are double jointed, pinless. I love that about the figure. That arm bicep cut right here is pretty well detailed. I think they did a good job on that. Butterfly arms, as you can see, the butterfly had the crease in it and all of that. So then next, his full body. Let's talk about articulation. Articulation is a big plus for me. I got him on a stand right now, so I need to take him off because his feet look like he has a hard time standing up. So I went ahead and found one of these little WWE, I think it's WWE stands. I don't know. And let's see, the legs are he can't do the splits, so don't try this at home, folks, because you'll break his legs. So the legs are double jointed, pinless, and that is, like I said, is a plus for me. The feet are articulated pretty well detailed. Look at that. Can't beat that at all. He's almost articulated like the Black Widow action figure almost to a degree. And what else can I say about this guy right here? What can I say about your Kid Omega? He does come with these two fists right here. And he does come with two other sets of hands so he can hold his actual, I think it's like a psychic weapon or something. Something where he can, this gun, he can shoot this gun into his opponent and take like their life force or their energy, something like that to that degree. So let's see what his hands are, the open hand so he can hold the gun. Hold on. Okay. I would have preferred for these hands to be like trigger hands, to be honest with you. Like, it looked like he's trying to hold, I guess a staff or something, or a stick. I don't know. But if he's got this gun, why does he have a trigger hand? So you put that right here. And this gun is really kind of flimsy because it's like it's energy shaped into a gun, theoretically. And you gotta kind of look. I dropped him. You gotta kind of try to work and tussle. You might have to add some heat on his hands so that he can hold this gun very properly. Because I'm not getting the hang of this at all. Okay, so I finally got the gun in his hand. He doesn't have a trigger finger at all. So I just feel like that doesn't make sense. I guess, Hasbro was in a rush to make this figure quickly. And then think about having trigger hands. Two fisted hands or two hands you can grip something onto. But, hey, let's use our imagination. So, with Kid Omega, I feel like his body looks kind of like the Spider-Man figure that I do have, and I want to do some comparisons with him as well. But overall, I think the figure looks very well body-wise. Just showing you up close, and the face they could have done a little bit better with. And let's do some compare and contrast of other figures in him. So as you can see, I got him standing next to his counterpart. Well, how can I say it? His inferior counterpart, the Phoenix Jane Grey, the good Phoenix. And then this is a young Emma Frost right here. I can't think of her name, but I know he dated her one time in the comic books. And she's like one of the triplets. And they created her from Emma Frost's DNA in the comic books. So, just showing you, comparing. Then next we got Iceman, who is an Omega level mutant. And we got T'Challa, Black Panther himself, the movie version right here. So he's kind of like a little smaller than these two. He's kind of in between both of them because Iceman, as you can see, is a little taller than both of them. He stands about 6 inches, so I'm for sure he's a little bit taller than him. But then T'Challa and him are probably maybe neck and neck, but T'Challa's like kind of bigger than him muscular-wise. Then next we got Peter Parker from Spider-Man Long Way Home, the movie. And we got Squirrel Girl and he's a little taller than him, and maybe I think the clothes just make Peter look kind of chunky. And then Squire Girl got that tail right here that will knock the heck out of you. So he's a little bit taller than both of them. And then we got Monet St. Croix along with Marvel's Chamber. I talked about them before, so they all in the same bracket for the Build-A-Figure Marvel Legends series, and they both. Well, Monet St. Croix is a woman, so I think Chamber is a little bit kind of bigger than him, buff-wise a little bit. So, and then last but not least, this is the Spider-Man figure that I was talking about that I feel like they made the same body type of copy from this Spider-Man right here for Kid Omega. They're shaped just alike, same size. They stand neck and neck, toe to toe, same arms, same just same design but different color and different character. So this is actually one of my favorite Spider-Man action figures too. So I truly think this is where they got the size from. But overall, I would definitely give Kid Omega, I would give him a 9. I'll give him a 9.5 out of a 10 overall. I took 5 points off because I just felt like they should have had him some trigger hands. And I'm all big on when it comes to the feet of the Marvel Legends figure, and when it doesn't really, like, they can't stand up on their own. I need a stand to stand them up. I call it the church shoes. So definitely, Kid Omega, I don't think he's in stores right now. You probably got to go online and get him, because I don't think Target has any more, or Walmart. And, you know, they always put different series out every 3-4 months, sometimes 5 months. Just depends on the stores. So overall, get this figure for your collection. Next, let's talk about Fang here. So, like I said, Fang is a very underrated character in the Marvel series. I never really heard too much about him. I had to do my own research on him to see who he was. And he's famous for Wolverine ball, you know, taking his costume from him. They had a battle, and I guess, I'm assuming Wolverine won the battle, and he took the outfit from Fang. Fang, only thing I know, he can fly, he has super strength, and he has super agility. I don't know any other powers this guy does have. But as you can see with Fang, he reminds me of a character from the Planet of the Apes, the movie. When you look at him, he doesn't look, I guess he's a cat, something like that, lion, I don't know, gremlin, who knows. But as you can see, his hands are very clawed-like. He has this little necklace thing right here that's glued. I think they started with the back. They glued it to the back. So, don't know why, but I guess it's the design of the costume. Let's see. The face-wise, he does look kind of scary. Looks like he could be werewolf in Paris. He could be a werewolf. I don't know. I didn't do too much deep research on this guy at all. Let's see. With the arms, double jointed, pinless elbows, butterfly arms. Let's see, does the head go up and down? The head does look up straight. That's a plus for me. And the head does look down, which is another plus. Overall, his head does move around. That ball joint right here, I'm glad that they have this bigger ball joint for the heads, Marvel. They really have stepped their game up when it comes to that. So, with that being said, I think the costume design was incredible. He does come with, I'm going to put this figure together towards the end. Chod, C-H-O-D. I can't even pronounce this guy's name. C-H-O-D, that's what I call him. He got the head, so I'm going to put that figure together towards the end. And Chod does come with this creature right here. It looks like a possum or a cat. He looks kind of ugly, don't he? So, y'all see that towards the end. Articulation-wise, sorry, allergies everybody. So, with that being said, the costume design is pretty well detailed. I don't like it that they put this, like, it's so light right here. As you can see, it's kind of like a different texture of yellow. So they could have like faded that out with putting that the same color as the rest of the outfit. So like I said before, he does come with 2 fists. We're gonna put the fist. I'm not gonna keep the fist on because it doesn't make sense. If he's like a werewolf-like character, he should have his claws out. But I think it's fair to show what he looked like with the fist having around his hands. So there you have it. But I'm gonna take them off because I don't like them. It doesn't look right. Like, how's the man supposed to fight if he ain't got his weapon of choice? His fingernails are. Sounds like, I mean, his claws. All right. Come on, buddy. Come on. There we go. So as you can see, he got double jointed legs, knees. I meant to say, nice boot thigh cut right here. And the feet are articulated. Not the toes, but just the feet wise. Then next, let's see, if you want to kick, he can kick. Let me stand him up on this. So bam, if I got him on the stand right there. I think it's a DC Comics stand or a G.I. Joe, I can't remember. So next, I don't think he's one of them characters that you can pose real well. Maybe something like that to a degree. I don't know, to be honest. Pose him like this. Bam! Ready for battle. So as you can see, I'll overall give this figure a 9.10 out of a 10. He's not a bad looking figure. He is good to add to your collection. I just don't really see nothing special meaningly about having this in your collection. I'm glad to have him in mine because I'm trying to get all the Marvel Legends figures, different diversities and creatures and mutants I can. So let's do some compare and contrast to Fang and other people. So as you can see, I got him both next to the Sabretooth figures I do have. And I wasn't pleased with both of these Sabretooth figures. I'm going to tell you why. Because this one over here, he didn't have clawed hands. And I want the older Sabretooth character from the comic book / animated series of the early 90s nostalgia. So this figure, Sabretooth figure right here, he was too skinny. Man, he didn't eat. But they look like they could be brothers, don't they? All three of them. We're brothers, we're happy, and we're singing, and we're... But overall, I think this would be like a great trio. Brothers of Destruction. Brothers of Destruction. But as you can see, he's bigger than both of them. And I think that him and this Sabretooth right here could be neck and neck. But I think this Sabretooth is a little bigger than him. Possibly. To a degree. Like they got the... It looked like it could be the same kind of body type to a degree. But the hands and feet set it apart a little bit. Both of them. Right here. And then him, he just looks like a human Sabretooth. They just try to put the fangs in his mouth and have the different face sculpt. So I totally get it. Then next I got him standing next to Shadowcat over here on my left, and Lady Deathstrike, who was one of Wolverine's greatest foes of all time. And so basically, you know, he's much bigger than they are in height and size. They're both females and he's a male. So next, I think this is a Generation X, maybe Wolverine. I could be wrong. He comes from some part of the comic book. And then we have one of the best female articulated figures of all time, the Black Widow, the newest figure that came out this year. So as you can see, he's bigger than both of them. And really, from my understanding, Fang's supposed to be shorter than that. So they put him in a tall body. That's why I'm, you know, when I saw that he's like the same height as Wolverine, I was like, well, at least, you know, they made the illusion kind of real when it comes to Wolverine's character and actual action figures. Because, you know, they made Wolverine tall. What is the actor's name who played him in the movie? He did a good job, but he was just too tall in my opinion. So, just showing you. Next, We have the man who remains, Jonathan Majors character. I can't even think of his name. His name's on the tip of my tongue. And I'm a Marvels fan. My brain is just kind of messed up right now. And then we have Storm right next to him. So as you can see, he's much taller than them. I think the outfit makes Jonathan Majors Marvel character a little kind of bigger. But actually, you know what? I switched that head scope and put it on the comic book character. So either or, it looks good. And then last but not least, we got him standing next to Colossus. As you can see, Colossus is a very big guy. Colossus is one of my favorite X-Men characters of all time, too, by the way. And then we got him next to this Wolverine. I don't know what version of this Wolverine's from, but it looks like he could be the original version, but he's not actually, because of that different type of paint on him. So he's standing like, it's like a step ladder. So I got them all in a row. So definitely, I give his Fang a 9. I give him a 9.5 out of a 10. The reason why I took off points is because he could have been a little shorter. And I guess I'm a perfectionist when it comes to my figures. Want my figures a certain way. I mean, I'm just a consumer. Who am I? And like I created them. The paint was kind of discolorated on his knees to a degree, and I think that if you're going to, they should have basically glued the top of this necklace all around. Don't glue one part, because it makes it look kind of tacky a little bit, kind of, look like it's sideways. You see what I'm saying? So, other than that, it's a good figure. I would say add it to your Marvel's collection. So, and them standing like side by each other. As you can see, Fang is much taller and bigger than Kid Omega. So, but let's move on to the grand finale, the Build-A-Character set. And as you can see, this is the Build-A-Figure set. I got all the pieces now. So, I'm definitely about to start putting all of this together. Man, that's the ugly looking creature right there. That, I don't know what it is. It's a cat, moo. I don't know, moo. So, as you all can see, I put Chad together. He was an easy fix. Who is Chad? He's a part of Starjammers. Cyclops' father. They both were slaves. When his wife was deleted in front of him, he got taken as a slave. So Chad was one of the slaves that he met in the prison on that planet, and they led a rebellion against the people who enslaved him, as well as who deleted Cyclops' mother, and Vulcan, and what was Cyclops' brother's name? Oh well, he's on the tip of my tongue. So basically, this was a Build-A-Figure set, and I'm happy to actually get like the bigger figures of Marvel Legends, because if I was the baddest figure alone, this figure would probably be about $60, or probably more. So as you can see, he's double jointed, articulated. He's articulated pretty well. He does have pinned knees. Not a fan of the pins, but I'm not gonna go through all of that. But double jointed knees, and his mouth does move, and that's kind of scary if you think about it. But Chad is not a bad guy, from my understanding. He's actually one of the good guys. He just looks scary. He looks like Swamp Thing or something. As you can see, the fins right here. And when I tell you, this action figure will make some great photos of like the lagoon, creature of the green lagoon, black lagoon, whatever you call it. And you just have that female character acting like she's passed out. He picked her up. It's just imagination. I don't know who this little guy's name is right here, but I guess this is his pet or his friend. I don't know. So don't get me lying. But he does come with a belt that goes up and down. And he almost reminds you of the Incredible Hulk a little bit. And like I said before, I don't have any big characters from the stand next to. I'm just, basically just showing you what you can get for getting all 5 of the different Marvel Legends series with Kid Omega, Fang, Monet St. Croix, Starjammer. What's your name? His name is the the fiery guy. I can't think of his name. His name is on the tip of my tongue again. So, other than that, this figure right here, he gets a 10 out of 10 from me. I think he's pretty cool. Look, man, look at his feet. Feet can claw somebody. So, just showing you. And the scales, man, don't they look fishy? All right. So, as you see, we talked about Marvel's Kid Omega, Fang, and Chad with his little pet. I don't know what that pet's name is again. So, I would say go for the gold, add these figures to your collection. And I want to thank all my friends for subscribing to my YouTube channel, The Boy with the Pampers and the Toys. Please make sure you like, share, subscribe to my YouTube channel, The Boy with the Pampers and the Toys. Please make sure you like, share, subscribe to your family, your friends, and your enemies. Also, check out my Instagram, my Twitter accounts, The Boy with the Pampers and the Toys, listed on the screen. And everybody, have a great day. And hope y'all didn't eat too much turkey. I know I did. Ugh. Bye.